Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Look at my setup. She's different. She's no profesh, super cute, little stars in the back and all that like cool stuff that like other YouTubers do. But when I started filming this video, the sun was setting and I was like, okay, I look kind of blue. So you're gonna see at the beginning of the video that it's getting dark and I'm like, I think let's switch it up a little bit. So I literally turned to everything and I'm against my wall, and this is like where I put some of my makeup. So you see this is all my little mess, but I kind of like this. I'll probably for my next video maybe shift more this way or something like that, but I really like this, like the white wall and kind of just against my stuff and my makeup, and you guys see me just rummaging around. So today we did this gorgeous makeup look. It's a really pretty wine berry I used two eyeshadows. You know me. I used two eyeshadows to achieve this really pretty wine berry smoky look. It's gorgeous. I love it so much. This is the perfect fall glam look. I think it's romantic. I think it's sexy. And it's just a gorgeous look. This is probably, I mean, not to like toot my own horn, but this makeup looks really nice. Alrighty, so let's get right into the video. Make sure you are subscribed and let's go. I already have my brows done and I carved them with a little bit of concealer. I got this little Tatcha silk canvas sample. I don't remember where I got it from, but I really want it because it's really good and it has a lot of really good properties. It helps fight free radicals from absorbing into your skin, and it leaves your skin feeling like silk. And it also helps any product that goes on it to show more true to color and more pigmented. For my foundation, I'm going to be using Fenty Beauty's Hydrating Foundation. I am obsessed with this foundation. This one and the new Pat McGrath one is so good. They're both so, oh my god, it's just beautiful. The coverage is not insane in the Pat McGrath one. This one has better coverage. Oh my god, is the finish beautiful. It's so gorgeous. I love this sponge so much, you guys. This is the Rimmel London sponge. It is perfect. It's so squishy and blends everything out. If you're able to get your hands on this, I'm not sure how much it is, but if it's cheaper than the Real Techniques one, go for this one. If you're between both, definitely go for this one. I like this one way more than the Real Techniques sponge. And what's left over on my sponge, I'm putting it over my eyelids. I use foundation, concealer, whichever one, to kind of prime out my lids and get rid of any discoloration. I feel like I'm losing light because the sun is setting, so give me 1 second. I'm gonna try and figure out the lighting. Okay, so I've completely shifted where my camera is and I've put some light on, so hopefully this is way better than before because the sun is completely set by now. For some reason I always get the mojo to film when it's around like 6 around there, and the sun sets here in Miami like about like 7, so yeah. So today I want to do something like mauve wine, well, mauve and wine are on two complete different sides of the spectrum, but I mean like I want to blend the two colors. I want like a mauve color and then I want maybe like a wine tone, something very fall and pretty. Wait, actually, oh my god, I almost forgot. Let me set my eyes. Let me set my eyes before we start. I'm going to blend out those creases. I'm getting a little bit of translucent setting powder. Alrighty, so now we're going to go into Cashmere, this really pretty mauve color that they have in the Snow Angels palette. And I'm going to bring that color just halfway onto my crease. And this way I'm going to start creating a bit of a shape that I want. So I'm going from the crease down toward the line right here of my eye and then bringing it toward the crease. You see what I'm doing? And I'm just going to repeat that until I get the intensity of the mauve that I want. For this you want to use a little bit of a smaller blending brush. You don't want one to be too poofy because then you have less control. If the brush is too poofy, you want one that's smaller than that. Now with a clean blending brush, and this one could be poofy, but Lord knows I don't have one clean brush. These are my smaller brush, well, not small, They're supposed to be my smaller brushes, but I've thrown in all these like big poofy ones in there, but my smaller brushes, they're all dirty. So a cleanish, fluffy brush. This is, hold on, the Morphe the R40. Yeah, because from washing them so much, it's kind of like come off. I'm gonna go right here where the crease area is. I'm just going to lightly, super lightly, just do like little circular motions. This is gonna help the color in that area diffuse and blend out. Now I'm going back in for more from that same color. And I'm going back in, doing the same little pattern as I was before, kind of pulling it like this. And then into the outer portion of the crease. And keeping that shape. I just want to intensify it a little more. And then back in with my fluffy brush, I'm going in and just giving it a little soft blend. So with the same little brush, it's not little, but it's smaller than the usual fluffy blending brushes that I use. This is the Morphe M434. This is what I was using before for the mauve color. I'm going to go into this color right here. This is Berry Cold. It is such a beautiful wine color, except it has less red and more like of that purple pink berry tone. So I think it'll help look more vibrant on the eye versus using a red with this mauve. I think these two are gonna pair together beautifully. So I'm gonna go in to this color with the tip of my brush, and what I'm going to do is just press this color right here in the outer portion. Make sure that you do place it in the right area. So what I'm doing is just going along where that mauve ends, you see right there, and then putting it along the lash line in the outer portion, and I'm going over the exact area where I placed my color, and I just want it to diffuse and blend into the mauve that we put down. With the same fluffy brush that I used before for that mauve, I'm going in very, very lightly on the edges, making sure everything is blended together. Oh my god, that looks so beautiful. Oh my god, look how pretty. Oh my god, that looks gorgeous. I love it. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I'm gonna use the color Base from the Norvina palette, but you can use any type of cream color that you want. Maybe like a very white toned pink or pink toned white, or a white color. You can even use some of your powder, translucent setting powder. What I'm gonna do there is bring back the brightness to that inner corner that we lost. And this, I'm bringing it all the way up to my brow bone. And I'm pushing it into the mauve and that berry color. And then you see when they kind of fuse like that, you just go back in with the brush that you used to initially blend the mauve. I lined my upper lash line, but I haven't done a wing because I want the eyeshadow to kind of be what angles the eye. Low-key, I don't know if I could do a wing that'll just like kind of stay on par with that, so we're just leaving it like this. I used to line my eyes the pretty Vulgar, it's called the Ink Blacklist Gel Eyeliner. Maybelline also has a good one that I've liked. So I'm going to pop on these lashes. I like these because they are kind of a little bigger and angled at the outer corner, and I think this goes with the type of look that I'm going for. So it kind of emphasizes that outer corner. I'm going to film a tutorial very soon about how to put on false lashes. Super easy. I'm a person that has always sucked at putting false lashes on, but I have a bunch of tips and tricks which make it really easy, and literally anybody will be able to do it. Anybody. So while my lashes dry, let's do a little bit of concealing on the under eyes. I'm using the Too Faced concealer. This one's called multi-use sculpting concealer. It's their new one that's massive. I'm only really putting it right there where I get discoloration and it starts looking a little funky. I'm mixing it with the Milani Concealer Perfect. This is light nude and it's more neutral than this Too Faced one and a little waterier and brighter, so I like how they blend together. I'm going to use the Morphe M517 to just blend out that concealer under the eyes. We're going to get back to the eyes as soon as the lashes dry. I'm going to use to set the under eyes a little bit of this Maybelline Fit Me setting powder. The shade I use is Fair Light, and I really like this shade because it has a yellow undertone to help cancel out all that discoloration on the under eyes and help brighten everything up. Oh my god, that's the black eyeshadow that I was telling you guys that I don't know if I told you in the video. Well, I broke one of my freaking palettes and black eyeshadow got everywhere. Look. For my under eyes, I'm going to use this Morphe brush. What? I can't even see which one it is. Hold on. I think it's R41. It's R41 and I'm going into this color. Oh wait, no, just kidding. I'm going into this color. I'm going into this color right here. And that color, I'm going to concentrate it on the the outer side of the lower lash line. And this is going to keep that same look of just concentrating the color on the outer portion. And it's going to keep that cat eye, pulled out eye shadow look. You want the most amount of concentration right here in the outer portion. And then just have it blending out in the center. Alright, now I'm going to line the waterline, and with that I'm going to use the same gel pot liner. And if you guys haven't seen in my recent videos, I've been using gel liner a lot to line the waterline, and the reason is because it stays super pigmented, it doesn't budge like pencil, and it just shows up super black. And you can use any brush that you're more comfortable putting in your waterline. And with my mascara, the L'Oreal Voluminous, I'm going to just tap my top and bottom lashes. Now I have this like little brush, and with that I brush through the lower lashes because right now the mascara is looking a little clumpy. I got this at Sephora also. It looks like that. This just removes the clumps from the mascara so that all the little hairs are coated evenly. To contour, I'm going to use this shade right here. This is called Subconscious from the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. It has a really nice gray, cool toned undertone, so it's perfect for creating shadow. If you want a tutorial on how to contour with powder product, I'll put it up here so you can watch that. It's very simple. I don't do anything out of the ordinary and it still gives me a really nice chiseled look. I feel like once I put on contour and my lashes, it feels like the look really starts coming together. And it doesn't look as empty as it does before. The bronzer that I'm going to use is the Benefit Hoola bronzer. And I'm using a very fluffy and wispy brush. This is the Morphe M500. This is going to help everything look very diffused and blend it into the contour. I'm going to spray my face with some MAC Fix Plus. This is going to help the powderiness go away and bring back that hydrated, dewy look. Okay, so while that dries, I'm going to do the lips first. Actually, you know what? Let's do brows first. My brows are already done, but I haven't set them yet. I'm putting some Fix Plus into my soap. I'm using a little spoolie to get in there, and I'm going to set and fluff up my brows. The soap really helps keep them in place and makes them look very wispy, very fluffy, and really natural. Oh my god, I need to shave my mustache. My shit looking crazy. For my lips, I'm gonna do a little combo before that I've never done. I've never actually mixed these two, but you guys know that I love Morphe's Sweet Tea Lip Liner. It's so beautiful and such a perfect almond color. I love it so much, and it goes with any type of lip color. I'm gonna put some lip liner right here in the outer portions of my lip. Isn't it create a bit of a contour before you put on the lighter shade? Now for the center of the lips, I'm gonna use this slightly mauve-y nude. It's called Sugar Cookie. It's from Too Faced. Oh, that's really pretty. I like it just like that. Maybe a little bit more to intensify the rosiness. Oh my god, this smells so good. Oh my god, it smells like the holidays. I love blending in lip color with my finger, like just putting a little bit and blending it in. For some reason it gives like this very powdery look. It's so pretty. I love it so much. For highlighter, I'm gonna use this highlighter from Persona. This is called Zuma. It's from one of their Cali Glow highlighters, and it's a really potent highlighter. So I'm getting just a little bit and popping it right on that high point right there. Lately I haven't been into a super highlight like I used to. Before I used to throw down with highlights on my face. Like I would go off. It would be just way too much. I really like highlight in that area. I don't know why. It may look like I have an oily forehead or something, but I don't care. I like it. I think it looks so pretty. And that's it with the highlighter. And then we're gonna put blush, and then we are done. This is the Wet n Wild Mellow Wine Blush. Wet n Wild has really good blushes for super cheap, super affordable. Look how pretty it is. So nice. I'm gonna take a little bit on the back of my hand because I think I got way too much. They have really pigmented blushes. And here we have the finished makeup look. Isn't it so pretty? I think it's perfect for fall. It has those like berry tones, but it's not too warm, but the colors aren't cool tones. They're like the perfect neutral berry tones, and it's such a gorgeous glam look for fall. I think it's so pretty, and oh my god, I love that color. I had never used this Snow Angels palette. I mean, I know all of Dose of Colors palettes are bomb and the quality is on point, so I wasn't worried about that. But I bought this some time ago, probably almost a year ago. I'm not even kidding. And I bought this when it was on sale, and I remember swatching them and just thinking that these colors were perfection, and they literally are. Oh my god, I'm so happy with them, and I'm so happy that I used this palette. Now hopefully I can use these blues. This is beautiful. This looks like that Essie nail polish color. It's so perfect. If you guys liked this makeup tutorial, make sure you leave a comment and let me know that you did, and give this video a thumbs up, and make sure you are subscribed to my channel, put the notifications on, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.